Today I'm going to a place called Man vs Roast for a takeaway full English breakfast. I'm in the Burley area of Leeds and apparently this is one of the places to go. So let's go in and get this takeaway breakfast. Okay, so I'm now back with the food. I went for the full English breakfast, a regular size and a cup of tea, and that cost me £7.50. Let's get tasting. So this breakfast looks amazing. It comes with 2 sausages, 2 rashers of bacon, 1 fried egg, a hash brown, some mushrooms, beans, tomatoes and 2 pieces of buttered toast. I brought my own knife and fork as usual. Let's go in for a taste. I think I'm going to start with a sausage first. Here it goes. That's a nice sausage right there. Got a great crispy fried crunch on the outside. The inside is soft and meaty, and it tastes like a typical breakfast sausage. So great start. Let's try the fried mushrooms next. Those are some really nice mushrooms there, really tasty. I think there's a sweet caramel buttery flavour on those, so they're definitely fried in butter. It gives a really nice taste. They're really soft and juicy when you bite into them as well. Really delicious. Next up, let's try the beans. So you get some of them separate. So you get the beans, the tomato and the toast separately. So the tomato and beans come in these little tubs. So let's try out these beans. The question is, are they Heinz baked beans? I think I can tell the difference between Heinz baked beans and other types. So I think with these ones, they don't look like Heinz ones. But let's give it a taste and see what they're like. In fact, I don't think these are the same as any of the branded baked beans that you get, so I'm not sure if they make this themselves or if it's a different brand that I haven't tried before. But they're quite sweet and barbecuey in flavour. Next up, let's try the egg. Here it goes. So the egg white is really smooth and soft when you bite into it, and the yolk is creamy. Next up, let's try the hash brown. This looks amazing. That was delicious. I think you could hear the crunch there. Really crispy and crunchy on the outside. The inside soft and potatoey in flavour. A really delicious hash brown there. Right, let's move on next to the tomato. So it looks like these are your standard diced tin tomatoes. Let's give it a taste. Really soft and sweet. A little bit of a tanginess and a tartness as well. But a great tomato flavour in there. Now let's try out the bacon. Here it goes. Let's go for another bite. That is delicious. Really crunchy and crispy like you heard there. A really good meaty texture and salty as well. And it's quite a thick cut bacon as well, so you do get a good bite when you bite into it. That's a great bit of bacon. And then the toast. That's a really nice slice of toast there. So it's white bread that's been toasted with a layer of butter on top. This is really good. So there's only one thing left to do, and that's to put it all together. So let's put the beans, the tomatoes, the toast all in with the breakfast. Now this is how a full English breakfast should look. Got all the beans and the tomato juice mixing in together with the egg, the hash browns, the bacon, the sausage, the mushrooms. And one of the best things to do is to mix and match the items. So let's do it. So with this first bite, I've gone with sausage, beans, tomatoes, mushroom and egg. Now when you do this, there's a little bit of a strategy that you have to use. You have to get the soft things on your fork first before you do the hard things, because otherwise the soft things will just fall off. So put the egg on first with the mushroom, then tomato, then sausage, and then beans on top. Let's go for this bite. So breakfast is one of my favourite meals, and you can definitely see why by looking at this food right here. It's all delicious. So for this next bite, I've gone with bacon, hash brown, egg, mushroom and beans all together. And this looks absolutely amazing. Let's go for a taste of it. That was such a tasty bite there. The combination of the salty, crispy bacon with the crunchy hash brown and potatoey flavour. Then you've got the soft egg with the sweet beans as well, and the buttery mushrooms. Really, really delicious. Next up, I've got to dip the toast in the bean and tomato juice together. Let's do it. Let's go for a bite of this. Again, the combination there of the crunchy, crispy toast with the sweet and tangy juice of the beans and tomato together, that mixes together really well. I just can't get over how good these mushrooms taste. They're really buttery and caramelly and sweet. Really nice. And let's wash that down with a nice cup of tea. Delicious. So what are my final thoughts on this takeaway breakfast? Well, I would say really tasty and delicious. Every item in here was great. From the crispy, crunchy bacon to the meaty sausage, the soft egg, and those mushrooms really nice and buttery. The tomatoes were tangy and sweet. The beans as well had a sweet sort of barbecue flavour. The hash brown was lovely and crunchy on the outside, really crispy. That was one of my favourite items there. And not forgetting the toast, that was lovely as well. So all in all, I would say this is a great takeaway breakfast. If you're in the area, give this place a try. You're not going to be disappointed. I think they also do takeaway roast dinners as well. So if you want me to try one of those, leave a comment below. If you like the video, click on the thumbs up icon below, click on subscribe to come along for the next journey, and I'll see you in the next video.